Hello, welcome to a new reading vlog. I haven't vlogged in 2 weeks, I think. The last vlog I did was for my ski trip that didn't end so well, but I thought I would do another one because I kind of miss it, to be honest. I think it's really fun to vlog. So it's Monday night. I actually wanted to start the vlog earlier today, but I forgot. So here we are. I'm currently sitting on my couch just reading, and I'm currently reading My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. This is really weird. This is not on my TBR for March. I did not intend to pick this up, but for some reason I felt like I was in a really big contemporary mood. Like I wanted something that was like a romance and cute and a quick read and like easy and like mindless fun, I guess. And I remembered that I still had this on my shelves, and honestly I got this book 2 years ago and I read I think 80 pages at the time and then never continued because I was like, oh god, this is literally the most generic story ever. Like any other Sophie Kinsella book is exactly like this, and I've read a bunch of hers before, so I was like, okay, this is literally the same thing, I don't care. And so I kind of basically just picked it up where I left off, and I'm now on page 210. I am enjoying it more than I did last time. It's just, I think I'm more in the mood for it. Like the book isn't any better, and it's not really getting any better, like objectively speaking, but I'm in a better place to be enjoying it, and I actually am enjoying it. So I think it's good, all's good. I just really needed something like this because I was really craving it, and this is kind of the thing, like the reason I was so reluctant to start doing TBRs, because I just find it like difficult to predict my reading mood for an entire month. So what I think just works best for me is if I just pick a TBR of like books that I'm gonna try to make a priority, but I'm not like holding myself to that list like 100,000%. Like if I want to deviate, I'm gonna deviate, and that's what I'm currently doing. And I think it was a good choice because I'm really enjoying my time reading this. Also, since I haven't vlogged in so long, I feel the need to just like give you guys updates on my life. If you don't care, I will put a timestamp for when I'm gonna talk about books next, because right now I just like want to chat basically. I also had my first class back at uni for my second semester of my master's today. So after your first semester in this master's degree for translation, you have like 4 tracks that you can, one of which you can choose. 2 are translation, 2 are interpreting. So you have interpreting simultaneous and consecutive, and translation you have like literature and media, and then also more technical stuff like economy, technology, politics, law, that type of thing. So that type of translation. So obviously like very different vocabulary and techniques involved and stuff like that. And I am doing the technical translation, but I'm taking a class in literature translation with Japanese for fun and to practice my Japanese, and that was what I had today, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna learn a lot, and it's really focused on sort of reading texts, Japanese texts, and understanding them and analyzing them. I think that's what we're gonna largely do. Today we looked at a manga and tried to think of some like difficulties that could be that are presented in like translating a manga. I don't know, I think it's gonna be a fun class. It's not gonna be super stressful, it's not gonna be super, you know, time consuming, hopefully, to work for it. I'm just taking it basically to boost my Japanese before I want to take the law translation next semester, because that one I'm scared of. For sure that's gonna be really difficult, and like, yeah, that's gonna require my Japanese to be like a lot better than it currently is. So that's what I'm doing. Tomorrow, my Japanese tandem partner that I've been working with for 6 months, around 6 months now, is going back to Japan, and I'm really sad. I went to her like goodbye party on Saturday and I cried. It was not cute. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her a lot, and I know that like we're gonna meet again and we're gonna stay in touch and stuff like that, but it's still really sad. And she did introduce me to one of her friends who's looking for a tandem partner until the summer when she goes to Japan, back to Japan. So now I'm gonna do tandem with her. But yeah, this is what is currently happening. I'm excited for my first week of uni. I don't have all of my classes already this week, but most of them, and then the rest next week. So within the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna have it all sorted out. And I'm taking 10 different classes this semester, which is kind of a lot. And some of them only give like 1 credit, which is sad. And I'm not sure yet if I am gonna stay enrolled in all of them. And I have until the end of March to like unenroll if I don't like them, or I just like change my mind and don't want to take them. So, you know, if I get 1 credit for a class that's also 1.5 hours every week like all the other classes, I don't know if I really want to do that. That seems like way too much time investment. Like, for example, I am taking a class that is 1 credit that's just teaching you how to use a Japanese paper dictionary, and while I do want to learn that because I need to have that knowledge for like the bigger exams that are coming up in this master's degree, I just don't know if I like want to spend so much time on it. I might just take them for the rest of March and then unenroll because I don't know. Okay, so in all honesty, from a literary point of view, this book is bad, but that doesn't stop me from finding it incredibly hilarious and enjoyable at times. It's like the second time I've laughed out loud at this, and yeah, that makes me happy, I guess, because I used to love Sophie Kinsella, and when I picked up this book for the first time 2 years ago, I really wasn't feeling it at all, and kind of made me sad that I, you know, had apparently grown out of my enjoyment of these books, but apparently not yet. I'm finding it so funny. It definitely took a little bit to get into the action. Like, honestly, what's on the blurb takes about 100 to 200 pages to even happen, so that's a bit annoying, and definitely could have been condensed down, or at least not spelled out so much, because then you kind of know what's gonna happen for, again, half of the book already, and that's kind of annoying. But now it's just funny. It's just funny. I don't think I mentioned what this book was about. It's basically about this woman from the countryside who moved to London to work in advertising, marketing, and she had a really mean boss who's super like pretentious and entitled and not a good boss. Eventually she gets fired and has to move back home to her parents' farm, where they start a glamping business, and her former boss, Demeter, comes to the glamping thing for a visit, or like a glamping vacation, I don't know. And because her boss is so terrible that she didn't even recognize her, she's literally using her time there to torture her, essentially. And she has at this point tricked her into shoveling horse shit under the pretense of it being like a very mindful cleansing detox something bullshit activity. And I just find it so hilarious. This book is very timely and very good at making fun of this like new agey like detox, in touch with nature, authentic, organic type stuff that is definitely being overdone a lot of the times, and people enjoy the labels more than the actual thing. And yeah, it's definitely poking fun at that, and it's doing a good job. I'm really enjoying it. Just filmed 2 videos in this glorious setup right here, so I just moved this thing here to put the camera on. I have my light because last time it wasn't bright enough, and then this is kind of the setup. Yay. Now I'm gonna have to grab some lunch real quick, and then I go meet with a Japanese lady that I'm teaching German, kind of. Basically we just meet for an hour and talk in German. She's really nice, and she has a little kid, which is really cool. And yeah, what else is new? Oh, I finished My Not So Perfect Life. It is now officially on the pile of books I've already finished this month. Look at this, it's the 12th. I finished 7 books. 2 were DNFs, but still. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. It was so cute and funny, and I really am surprised by how much I ended up liking it. So, guess what? I just realized I haven't vlogged in a very long time, in like 2 days, 3 days. I have no idea what even the last clip was, but hi! Now it's Friday morning, and I don't even know what the last book is that I talked with you about. I think it must have been My Not So Perfect Life, and since then I have finished a whole other book, guys. What is up with me this month? Oh my god. This is Force of Nature by Jane Harper. It's the second book to The Dry. Well, they're not like directly sequels. They are, but you know, like typical mystery novel sequels. And I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4.5 stars. It's set in Australia as well, and it follows a group of like people working at the same company that go on like a corporate retreat to the Australian bushland, and they're go on a hike, and one of the women disappears. It's told in alternating chapters, I think alternating perspectives between the present, where they're trying to find her, and then the past, basically what happened that weekend while they were hiking. So we follow it in a chronological order, and it's so interesting. It's like showing all the psychological tension between the main character, or like the characters between these people on the hike, and yeah, it's just a roller coaster. I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the best written mysteries I've read in a very long time. Highly recommend. What else is up? I don't know. So since then I've been trying, after that I tried reading We Were the Mulvaneys. I read like 10 pages. I don't even know if I read that much. My issue with it is that it's extremely info dumpy, and I tried reading it and I could not, like, I was already skimming stuff. It's about a family that owns like a huge farm, and it told like, oh my god, in so much detail the way that you get to the farm. Like literally, oh, you start this way through the town, and you see left, you see these buildings, and right you see these buildings, and then you go a little bit further and you go past the school, and then you go past the post office, and then you go take the left exit, and then you go past this thing. I'm like, I don't care. Stop talking about this. I literally already skimmed all of that, and then he kept going, and like the history of the farm and the family. I was like, I'm out. I mean, this book is like 400 something pages. If it's all that like that, I cannot read it. Like, it's just not happening. So I'm not even counting it really as a DNF. Maybe I am. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna mention it probably like in my wrap up, just as like I tried reading it and failed. But I'm not counting it on Goodreads. Like, I really only count DNFs when I feel like I've read a good chunk of it. And, you know, why not put it on Goodreads? Just so that I also remember that, like, oh, this is a book I DNF'd. I tried reading it once and DNF'd it. So now my current read is The Boy on the Bridge by Mark Carey. I randomly picked this up because I started thinking about, like, oh, I kind of want to read that. This is a somewhat sequel to The Girl with All the Gifts. It's an anthology, so it's set, I think, chronologically after the events of that book. But so far, I'm actually not really sure I can tell. Oh, look at my nails. They really go with that. Or at least somewhat with that color, more so than the actual cover. But yeah, so far I'm into it. I'm feeling it. I don't know why I always pick up such huge books. Like, this is also like almost 500 pages. What is wrong with me? Like, seriously, why am I making life so difficult for myself? I'm gonna have to go super soon. I'm just gonna go dry my hair and then leave. I'm meeting my new tandem partner for the first time today, so I'm excited. I mean, I already met her at my friend's goodbye party last week, and then I have a class for 3 hours, so I'm not gonna be home like all afternoon. Fun times, fun times. Good morning, it's Saturday. I'm currently chilling on my couch, trying to read The Boy on the Bridge. I'm liking it. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy the writing style of these books, and that's just kind of what keeps me going right now, because story-wise nothing has happened yet, all that much. I'm still confused as to if this is set. My god, anytime somebody follows me on Twitter, is that my phone does this annoying like double vibrate thing, and it scares the shit out of me because it's really noisy. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm so confused. I don't think this is actually set after the events of the first book, but I hope there's at least some crossover. Like, I hope it doesn't end at the same point in time as the first book, because that would be kind of annoying. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm trying to read, but I have a really bad headache. I feel like a migraine almost, because I don't really get migraines like ever, but anytime it like hurts my eyes somehow, like looking at something very closely like hurts my eyes, and then hurts my like in the eyebrow area. It's weird, I don't know. I've got a lot to do this weekend, but right now I'm just gonna read, and then I'm gonna film my video for tomorrow. Fun. No, actually it's fun. I'm excited. I just hope my headache gets better until then, because this is not fun right now. Hello! I've just straight up been filming for 40 minutes for my mid-month wrap-up. It should have been gone up on Tuesday. No, wait, now it's Tuesday when you see this video, so it should have gone up on Sunday. So I will link it if you haven't seen it yet. I talked for way too long, but like that's just the reason, like that's why I wanted to do it, like split it up, because otherwise the end of month wrap-up would have been like 2 hours. Pretty sure. Like that's ridiculous. Oh my god. I'm reading so much this month. I'm so excited. Okay. Just happy to be reading. I love when it goes well, like when I'm actually enjoying myself reading. And I have been DNFing a few books here and there, but that has kind of felt very good as well, because it's literally been books that I was like, I don't actually care for this, so why waste my time on it? And that just feels like a big relief when you get to do that. And yeah, I don't know, I'm having a good time right now. I hope you guys are too. I'm wearing earrings for the first time in like forever. I hardly ever put them on because my ears tend to get really irritated like immediately, and literally the second I put them in, my ear is red. And I've tried everything, like real gold, real silver. I disinfect them every time. No change. Like my ears just hate earrings. And so I can only really wear them for like, sometimes I put them on for videos if I feel like it or if I go somewhere, but like even going out I'm like, okay, I'm already taking them out again. I'm not a jewelry person just in general, as you can usually like see. I like literally wear nothing because it just irritates me to have stuff on my skin all the time. I don't know why. We made homemade pizza. Actually, I didn't really contribute much. I only cut the vegetables, but it looks really freaking amazing. Got some wine. How is it? Hello, it's Monday. I'm bad at vlogging because I haven't vlogged yesterday at all, and also nothing much has happened because I haven't really been reading. I am like 130 pages into The Boy on the Bridge. I'm liking it, but I don't know, I'm just like, anytime, honestly, this is the thing, like I am so hooked on this college admissions scandal thing because I liked Lori Loughlin a lot as an actress, and I watched Olivia Jade on YouTube. So when this whole thing came out, I was shocked and scandalized, but also really like morbidly curious as to how this whole thing would develop. So now all I do is like Google on like check Twitter, YouTube for updates on stuff. So that's not very productive, but it is what it is. It has kept me from reading though, so that's a little unfortunate. Just in general, today feels really weird because I worked from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's not very long, but it's very early. So I tried taking a nap later after that, but I just feel super out of sorts and really weird, and I'm about to go to a Japanese class, so that's not really the best like baseline, I guess, to start with. But in slightly more positive news, I got a package from Amazon. I ordered the book yesterday on a complete whim, like literally, I don't even know what came over me. I just pressed like the button and that was that. I'm not supposed to be buying books right now because I don't have money, but okay, it happened, whatever. I'm just gonna unbox this. It's not even a box. What is it, like unwrap it? Oh my god, you can see through the thing. Unwrap it, I guess, that's what it is. For you, because I am very dedicated to my vlog. I don't think I can do this while wait a minute, I need to. Let's, you know, cut it up. Let's hope I don't get the book. Here it is. I got An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. I literally don't even know why, it just sounded really interesting. I think this came out a year ago, and it's like, what is it even about? I already forgot again. Alright, so these newlyweds, you can see he is a young executive and she's an artist on the brink of an exciting career, and then I think he gets put in jail, yeah. for a crime he didn't commit. It just sounds super interesting, and look at this cover, it's stunning. I am so in love. This cover is half the reason I got the book, and also I'm really in the mood for like contemporary works right now, so I thought this would be perfect. I'm probably gonna try to read this like super soon. I'm gonna try to get to this in the March, so yeah. Oh my god, it looks so pretty. I am obsessed. Let's put it here for now, on top of some old Japanese magazines. Hi. I've just realized that it's like 9:30 on Tuesday and I forgot to finish my video. It's supposed to be this reading vlog, but like I've edited everything up to this point. Like I think like 2 clips or so are missing, but I need to leave and go to uni in like an hour, and I'm there for like the whole day, and then I'm having a visitor over, so I don't know, I'm like kind of not on schedule at all, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Come back very soon for another one. Bye!